It's the weekend.
I don't want this weekend to end.
And this is the Saturday edition of Mr. Ed's two-song spotlight presentation for April 27th, 2013. I am your host, Ed Ovett. Thanks for staying subscribed. Info on the homepage at shoutermatic.com/ed-ovett. Kicking things off today's spotlight is an artist from the great show-me state of Missouri by the name of Brad Allen. He's listed over at Mevia's Music Alley, where his bio states, Brad Allen spent several years as a drummer in the U.S. Army Band before settling in Kansas City, Missouri. A total do-it-yourself musician, Allen performs and records all the instruments on his songs himself. Discover his website at bradallenmusic.net. For the second artist today, we go back to NPR's The Current Song of the Day, Har Mar Superstar. There's this from the San Francisco Weekly, quote, I traveled to the edge of the earth to hear that man sing, unquote. And then also from Metro, quote, he is a singular performer who struts with an enviable assurance. His confident swagger fills the room, unquote. Bye Bye 17, the new album from acclaimed singer-songwriter and performer Har Mar Superstar, aka Sean Tillman, is currently out on Cult Records, already receiving widespread critical praise. Bullet calls the album, quote, impossibly groovy and infectious, unquote, while KCRW asserts, quote, I'd call the album a guilty pleasure, but I don't feel guilty at all. It's just packed full of hooks, unquote. Additionally, of the album's first single, Lady You Shot Me, Death Plus Taxes declares Har Mar Superstar returns with the song of his career, while MTV Buzzworthy calls it a buzzworthy obsession. Much more to learn about this artist at his website, harmarsuperstar.com. That's HARMAR superstar.com. In case you didn't know, you can find my bio and all my links at about.me/edovett. Here comes these two talented artists now. First, Brad Allen and a track called Headless Barbie, followed by Har Mar Superstar with Lady You Shot Me from his new album Bye Bye 17. Before I go, here's a question tweeted to me recently.
Do you guys ever get stage fright before the actual show?
She's kinda quiet, she doesn't have that much to say. When I get real down, she doesn't tell me it's okay. But she looks great in her evening dress, and her hair is never a mess. I'm in love, I confess. I have a headless Barbie and carry her everywhere. Her outrageous killer body makes all the guys stare. Makes me glad to be a boy. She's my precious favorite toy. You should see my headless Barbie. You should see my headless Barbie. She's not a great help when it's time to shovel snow. But when I'm in the mood, she doesn't ever tell me no. She never pays when we date, but her listening skills are first rate. That's why she's so great. I have a headless Barbie and carry her everywhere. Her outrageous killer body makes all the guys stare. Makes me glad to be a boy. She's my precious favorite toy. You should see my headless Barbie. You should see my headless Barbie. Sometimes we go out and she wears nothing at all. Doesn't seem to father folks that see us at the mall. Some say she is odd and wonder what I see in her. She is quite low maintenance, the kind that I prefer. I have a headless Barbie and carry her everywhere. Her outrageous killer body makes all the guys stare. Makes me glad to be a boy. She's my precious favorite toy. You should see my headless Barbie. You should see my headless Barbie. Nothing beats my headless Barbie. I'm in love with headless Barbie.
And now, here's tune number 2 in the spotlight on Mr. Ed's 2-song spotlight presentation.
Is so incredible. Wow, rehearsing. That sounds more like a Hollywood blockbuster movie.
You got microphones, you got headsets, dude. You got gateway computers, brother. I'm looking at a Dell right here, dude. Over there we got monitors, brother. We got hard drives, dude. And they know how to serve hard time, brother. They've been hanging and clanging and banging with the Hulkster, brother. If you want to do a podcast, dude, you got to say your prayers. You got to eat your vitamins. You got to pray to that podcast God up on high, brother. To make your podcast happen, dude.
So when you start...
We're the modern tag team of podcasters, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Hulk Hogan and Tom Green, dude. We could go ahead and take the whole podcast world, brother.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think so.
We'd take that dirty Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov and rub their faces in the podcast mat, brother.